Gray's Country Cottage for week 7, the beginning of it. And the plinth beam. Oh, we've been waiting for the plinth beam. I'm excited. It's like Christmas having that in place, because now the rest of the structure can happen. So come along on the journey. It's all about the concrete today. This is just a special video just about the plinth beam. The team has taken a few days off, so there won't be much work this week now. We're just waiting for the beam to cure. So come along, see what happened, and the big reveal at the end. Cheers. So the concrete truck has arrived, finally. So there was drama this morning. The builder had organized for CPAC on Saturday to come on Monday morning with 3 truckloads of concrete. When he called them on the Monday morning, they said no, they were overbooked and couldn't come. So he found another supplier of SCG concrete for the day. So the truck is unloading its first load, and the builder with the hat and the jacket is doing a slump test of the concrete to understand its workability and to understand its strength. They scoop concrete into a cone, tamp it a number of times, and then they pull the cone off to see how much concrete slumps down from the original full cone shape. The test was successful and the mix was good. You can see from the video the team is working together. They dump the concrete into a large tub and then individually pour the buckets of concrete into the formwork, as you can see here from the video. So the day was all about the concrete. The mixture is fairly thick and viscous and not particularly watery, which is good. Had to shake to get it to come down the trough, as you can see here. The builder was quite happy, and the foreman was quite happy with the mix that was delivered. It was a K250 concrete mix, for those that know anything about concrete. So just a picture of the concrete being poured into the forms by buckets. So there was a lot of buckets of concrete poured on Monday to fill all the beam formwork around the site. Say there was 3 trucks. Each truck contained about 5 cubic meters of concrete. There's 15 in total across the day in 3 trucks that was delivered. So here you can see they're using the vibrating machine to work the concrete to ensure it sinks and fills the forms fully to avoid any air gaps or blemishes in the pour. They use this throughout all day long on all the beams. A good result. So the truck's in a spin because the longer it sits there, and as the concrete comes out, it gets thicker the longer it sits. So apparently about 2 hours, and then you'd empty a truck. They don't like it sitting longer than 2 hours. So they tell me. Now the weather. It started out beautiful day, fantastic, all excited about the pour, blue skies, it's going to be great. But then we've had showers come in, and special water sent to help us. The showers weren't too heavy, they didn't last too long, about 3 times throughout the day. It didn't really impact the pour. But you can see the raincoat on the truck driver. I think this was about truck number 3 for the day. So the team for the day was 12 people, 5 from the building company, which included the foreman, and then 7 laborers from the local community hired to help out under supervision. People who had actually done this work before. very hard and labor intensive. They stopped for lunch and that was it. So just some drone footage. I'll just let you have a look about just the work that was completed prior to lunch. So here we have some still pictures of the pour, concrete starting to set in the forms. Happy. It'll all be buried under the, or hidden underneath the floor when it's poured, so you won't see any of this. And now we're on to Tuesday, and the forms have started to come off, and the big reveal. What's the concrete pour like? Well, I guess I gotta say, pretty happy with the way it looks. Been around to all the beams and the joints and everything solid. Doesn't seem to be any holes. The form work underneath the beams will stay for 14 days, I'm told, to make sure the concrete is fully cured before they take away the support beams underneath. The sides are all off. The air can get at it and they can water it over the next coming days to slow down the cure process. But happy with the result. We can now look forward to the floors, columns, and roof coming on. So happy days. Thanks for joining me. I know it's a bit boring to watch concrete dry.